Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, and fellow citizens. My name is Annisa Dinda. I'm from SMA Barunawati Surabaya. The issue we are debating today is not merely a matter of personal choice or entertainment. It's a national crisis quietly consuming our people and our economy. The insidious rise of online gambling in Indonesia is a threat we can no longer ignore. My purpose here is to explain not just what is happening, but why and the devastating consequences that follow. The reasons for this widespread addiction are rooted in our unique social and economic landscapes. First, unprecedented accessibility. Indonesia have one of the highest rates of smartphone and internet penetration in the world. This means a casino is now just an app away, a few taps on a screen. 2. Economic desperation. For many Indonesians, online gambling is not just a game. It's a mirage of quick solution to deep financial problems. In a highly competitive job market, with stagnant wages and rising cost of living, the promise of easy, life-changing money is an alluring, yet ultimately false hope. Vulnerable individuals, convinced they can escape poverty with a single jackpot, fall into a spiral of debt. The consequences of this addiction are a tragedy that unfolds in every corner of our nation. For the individuals, the path is one of financial and psychological ruin. The initial losses lead to a compulsive desire to win back what was lost, known as chasing losses, a cycle that escalates into a surmountable debt. The mental toll is immense, leading to severe stress, anxiety, depression, and high correlation with suicide. For families, online gambling is a silent destroyer. It breaks down trust as addicts lie to hide their losses and manipulate loved ones for money. And finally, let me consider the macro level impact on our nation. This money, which could have been spent on local business, invested in education, or saved for families' future, is instead funneled directly into the pockets of foreign gambling operators. This represents a massive outflow of capital that could be building our nation, not enriching criminal enterprises abroad. I stand firmly against the motion that proposes replacing imprisonment with social service and skill training for gambling offenders, which, while the proposition may sound compassionate, it fails to address the real dangers and root causes of gambling related. First, let me recognize that gambling is not just a personal weakness. It can lead to serious social harm, such as debt, fraud, family breakdown, and even organized crime. If offenders only receive social service and skill training, society is left unprotected from repeat offenses. Skill training alone doesn't cure its addiction aspect of gambling. Gambling is often fueled by psychological dependence, not simply unemployment or lack of skill. Offering skills training without structured system of accountability, offenders may relapse and continue harming society. Instead of choosing between only imprisonment or only training, I propose a balanced approach. First, rehabilitation inside prison. Gambling offenders should face imprisonment, but during their sentence, they must undergo mandatory counseling, financial management classes, and addiction therapy. 2. Conditional release with monitoring. After serving part of their sentence, offenders can be released after supervision, provided they join structured rehabilitation and skill training programs. 3. Community reintegration. Successful completion of training and therapy should be a requirement for full reintegration, ensuring both accountability and recovery.